Hi, I'm a small business owner in Washington State, and I'd like to share my poor experience that I've had with Comcast Business Services. And if you're a business owner getting ready to determine who you're going to use for a provider for your internet and your phones, I would highly discourage you from using Comcast, especially their business services department. It's one of the worst experiences I've ever had as a business owner, and I would never use them again or recommend them to anyone based on several factors that I'd like to share with you here. One of them being the first part of the installation. I have a work order here that I never even signed off on with one of my boxes that were installed in the wrong location, and one wall that wasn't even doesn't even have the data ports on it from the installation. I'm not exactly sure who signed off on my installation paperwork, because as I've called in, no one's been able to give me that determination. So it's been quite an experience, but within the first 90 days of having the service with Comcast, my internet has gone down 5 times and was non-functionable. So if you're a small business owner, I can guarantee you cannot afford to have that happen to you at any period during your business practices. After part of that process, I've had so many other things come up. I've had my processing of my bills. I've showed them going through my business bank account. They've showed that they've been processed there, but I've had my service was disconnected once because they said it had not been updated in their system. That was after between the 4th and the 5th month. And it's just been one experience after the other. The cancellation process has been a horrendous feat. When you originally sign up with your contract, I explained to them I was on a 1-year lease. As a small business owner, you may be on a longer term one, or you do it as a 1-year renewable. When I explained that to them, they told me, well, the business services rep that works for this building explained to me that they'll never buy off on that it'll have to be a 36-month contract, even though he said we could probably get away with a 24 month. So we changed that and wrote it in there, but come to find out later that I could have changed it to a 12-month and just kept renewing it. So a little bit of misguided information. But after the experience with the Comcast internet going down 5 times, I put in a cancellation order to get this canceled, and then lo and behold, a month later you get a bill for $2,101.74. And I guarantee if you're a small business owner, you cannot afford to have that bill. Even if you do receive the bill, you cannot afford to have your business services go down 5 times and not be able to get on the internet. If you come in on a Monday morning and your business livelihood is based on the internet and your phone's working, I think that could be a serious issue for you that'll cost you a lot more than using their services. I have since then switched over to a different company from day one. I've never had one single issue. So they tried to blame it on my computer, saying I must have a problem here, but obviously with the new company I have had no issues whatsoever. And the funny thing is, when you sign up originally, your contract states $1 amount, and when you receive your bills, it is something completely different. I've been into the Comcast Service Center. The average wait time for me was about a half hour, which was unbelievable. And when you do try to contact them, your wait time on the phone, you can go from 1-800 number to 1-800 number to transfer here to transfer there. And trying to get out of their contract is rather a long shot, if at best. So my recommendation would be, if you're a business owner and you're on the fence, or even a residential, if you're looking at getting it for your house, I would highly discourage it. Or if you do, make sure it's not for more than a 12-month contract. The service experience I've had is probably the worst of any that I've ever seen in my life. They don't care about you, their product. If it works, great. If it doesn't, too bad. And getting it fixed seems to be quite a feat. I was given explanations of steps that I was supposed to take care of that were required by me to get out of this contract, although I've read through the contract and it states nowhere in there of the loopholes that I've been told I'm supposed to do. So they seem to want to get you into a long-term deal. If you cancel the contract, they're going to go after you for the remainder of it plus fees, and basically they're saying you prove that we're wrong. And that's unfortunately the wrong way our society is going. But as a business owner, you can't afford to do that. This is just a warning to you. If you're on the fence about going with Comcast, please don't do it. It would be not beneficial to your company at all and would create undue stress, and you can't afford to come in and have your internet service not working. I will update this video as time progresses and give you some updates on how it's progressed forward, but it's unfortunate, but the company that I'm with now, with their internet service, I've actually signed up for a lesser data transfer speed, a few more options, just a completely different package. And comparing what Comcast says to them, Comcast says they're faster, but they're not. My computer actually works quite a bit faster. My data speed is much better, and I've had absolutely no problems with them. So I'll put some blogs on here, and if you'd have any questions, you're more than welcome to shoot me some questions, and I'd be more than happy to answer them. It sure seems like the way that their tactics are going, there would be a class action lawsuit in here somewhere. I've kept every email and phone conversation I've had, and I just can't believe what they're doing. So I look forward to hear from you. And again, you know, my internet went down 5 times in a 90-day period. If you have any queries about which way to go, do not go with Comcast. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.